This will be Kristen and Cricket, and we're going to let it run through regular and go back and slow play and critique it. I was also thinking, Kristen, I would like to change your bit so you'll have more control of him and his shoulder. Okay, so I'm thinking I'd like you to go into a leverage bridle for some shoulder control, but also one that slides for flexion. So something like a Charmaine James Chappie or an Ed Wright short shank or Sherry Shervy short shank. Maybe a two-piece or three-piece mouth, whatever he likes better. And then I would also like you to continue to go slow in competition and continue to work at home on shoulder control. So you need a bit of a lifter bit, and like I said, Sherry Servey, Sherry Servey, Charmaine James, Brittany Posey, they all have some pretty nice lifter bits that might help you. I wouldn't go in a long shank, but I would do a short shank. And what will that will do when you ride them two hands, if you look and ride to your spot, I think it will help you keep him straighter longer and not diving in on you. Unfortunately, with an O-ring, you don't have any leverage, and he's dropping in and just making things harder on you. So I'm going to start this in slow play. Your first barrel was good in the morning, and in the afternoon, I think in the morning. This is your jackpot run. You're on the correct lead. You have a nice approach. So you're coming in really nice and smooth. I like that. 1, 2 strides around. I really like your hand position when you back this up. You know, you have a nice amount around the barrel. You only take 2 strides around it. I like how you float your hand as you go around the barrel. You're not getting in his way. You're there to help him. Now, what happens here where things fall apart for you is you get back to 2 hands, but look, you're not even at the halfway point between the 2 barrels. And you're already looking at the barrel, pulling on your outside rein, pulling his nose to the outside, and his shoulders dropping in. So you, when you leave that barrel, need to be looking and riding way over here. So if the barrel's over here, you need to be looking 5 feet to the side of the barrel and 5 or 6 feet past the barrel, riding with even shoulders, not leaning shoulders, even hips. Everything needs to stay straighter, longer. Even hands, and none of this leaning in the body or any of that. That's what's got to change. So instead of riding straighter, longer to the side of the barrel, as you can see right there, you just start having a fighting, pulling match with him. You can feel him diving in on you 1, 2, 3 strides out, and then you get in this huge pulling match in that O-ring snaffle, which is pretty bad looking. I know you felt all that. And then this is even worse in slow play. So now you're just trying to stop him and make him have some manners. So you go ahead and get control of him, and I know you're frustrated at this point, but at least you go back and make him finish. So what I'd like for you to do is get him in a lifter bit, and then start doing slow work where you make him pay attention and stay out here where he's supposed to, nose in, shoulder out, and giving you pocket going in and finishing tight. So with the correct body position. Okay, so now you're heading to third barrel, and you're going to ask him to do the same thing. See, that was pretty. You put some weight in that outside stirrup, and you use your inside leg. Your shoulders are even now. Your hands are even now. You put weight in the outside stirrup, and you're making him move out, and you're riding him straighter, longer now. Okay, so now you make him actually move even outside of the normal pocket, and still, though, look at his head position. He just fights you. I would suggest you look into some dental work. Make sure his dentistry is up to date and you're getting a full balanced mouth. But then I'd also look into a lifter bit and work on his vertical flexion, because if a horse, I know you said he had some issues. Laterally, he's getting better, but vertically, you can see he's still fighting you. So I would go back to basics on him, getting more broke in the face, and then I would also put him in a leverage bit so that you have a little bit more control of him, where he looks like this when you're approaching a barrel, nose in, shoulder out, pivot foot under. and then you can come around beautifully. Obviously, you know, these are big pockets and all that, but I'd rather he give you a little more room coming in, tighten it up a little bit, and leave straighter. Um, you know, but again, you're going to need to get control first. So I know this is not the way that you wanted your jackpot run to go, but let's go back to the training pen. Let's get this fixed, and he could be a really nice horse, and you're a good rider, so just be patient and try some of those things, and I think you'll be on the right road to fixing that. Thank you.